And I tell you that the time is getting critical. I don't want you to worry, no, I never want you to fret. There is so much going on, scientifical. Calling them same old Babylon, trying to run things to the rest. But if you think that's majesty, then you better think twice. He would have never make them devilment master paradise. When there's a whole barrage of righteous human out there, and he ain't giving up no way. There's a whole barrage of righteous human in town, and he ain't going down. No, we never gonna stop. And I tell you that the time is getting critical. I don't want you to worry, though I never want you to fret. There is so much going on, scientifical. Calling them same old Babylon, trying to run things to a wreck. But if you think that's majesty, then you better think twice. He would have never make them devilment master paradise. When there's a whole barrage of righteous human out there, and he ain't giving up no way. There's a whole barrage of righteous human in town, and we ain't going down. No, we never gonna stop. No way. And I tell you that the time is getting serious. Just because I wanna put my people on the dirt. Just them same old Babylon acting furious. And I don't wanna see the little youths them getting hurt. Now if you think that majesty sleeping, then you better think fast. Cause he would have never make them Babylon myself cyanide. When there's a whole barrage of righteous human out there, and there's a whole barrage of righteous human in town, and we ain't going down. No, we never gonna stray. No way. Yeah. And I tell you that the time is getting I don't want you to worry. Nobody ever wants you to fret. There is nothing going on with scientifical. Only them few old Babylon trying to run things to a wreck. But if you think that majesty
Yo, greetings, brothers and sisters. Good evening on Hire Jam Tanala Emong, Albenyadi, Uraro Benyadi, Albeda Daoda in Dunia Kono, you know. Welcome to the normal Sundays, weekend when we have our, open conversation, on the journey to the back way. You know, I have brother Bubakar Suso, Os Mixmaster. Oh no, Tanala. Respect. You know, while we are waiting on brother Muntaga Jalo to join us, you can already see brother Bubakar Suso is already on the screen. He's on. You know, we will start from when we have brother Muntaga on. We will start our conversation. I know Muntaga also is starting. You know, he will be coming on. I will play the next tune. You know, from Itana. You know, how long the youth suffer. You know, respect. Enjoy the song. And please share the video, share the stream, you know, so that for the benefit of many, because what we are going to discuss here, it will benefit many people, you know, especially our young ones who are suffering and who are thinking of taking this back way, and especially those who are already on the journey. They would know what awaits them, you know, on the way to Europe. So, and today I will engage brother Muntaga and Bubakar Suso about life in Europe. So we will talk more. I hope we will learn from these two youths. Please share the stream for the benefit of many. Sitaida andaru de fondoni. Please what to share o video stream on ai de fondoni. Eba ko nafa arobe himbe be anda maybe be anda fi o ko na yote de ko hande do. Atawa wonde makambe kadi be jangay be anda ko honno tilfaare honno woni ngol lawol bawo, you know, e honno be sukabe dido. Because Muntaga e Bubakar Suso hande mi yewta e mabbe mi landoto be honno life mabbe on wayi hon dum be andi fi gurdal wonbe sukabe men wonbe Europe all time do ni bani ngol kam men fot ten ni be ni jube kan sign please ni video share so that more me ya lon ko e mangin programme la kuolon isa lamoyno isa lom membe nyin silo nyin bakwe siloto nyin boy flow nyin Bubakar Suso ani Muntaga be kachala ila silo from crossing the sea to Europe and in fanan itoli men long comme mol men yalon ko na badi ngol membe Europe, you know, ila bata you coming face present in Europe. Please share this video, and if you also want to participate on the program, if you want to contribute, there is my WhatsApp number on the publicity. You can see that you are free to call in to contribute your own understanding and your whatever you want to say.
Your children. How long will the people suffer? How long? How long will the people struggle? How long? How long will the people have to fight? How long? While the leaders carry on. Promises don't believe you kill, gets up in there. Then you lie, then you steal from the poor, you mistreat. But soon will come your day. How long will the children have to cry? Long will they keep on destroying their lives. The leaders carry on.
Alaikum, on jarama. Acce ko mi waɗi retard gonɗe.
No
problem, Muntaga. Yeah.
Your tribes, you kill, get up in there. Then you lie, then you steal from the poor, you mistreat. But soon will come your day. Ooh, your children, children, children.
It's a nice feeling music.
You're wrong. Hey, you, tell me how long? How long? How long? Can't you hear? Babylon make a simple check. And it's reality. Tell me how long? Oh, how long? Tell me how long? People under pressure. Tell me how long? Better tell me how long? How long? Ooh, how long? People that live under pressure. Oh, yeah.
Yes. How long shall the youths and the children suffer while the leaders just keep going on, without caring, without knowing, taking any steps to bring the remedy of the suffering of the young people? That is the question that the queen of reggae dancehall, reggae music sings, Etana, the strong one. She say, how long will the children suffer while the leaders keep carrying on? So good evening, everybody. Before Assalamu alaikum,
Al-Nimbara.
Muntaga abenyari.
Hedron Al-Nimbara.
Maybe diari Italy.
Na.
Onu weli Italy.
Ala tento nga.
Alhamdulillah, tento ba.
Nga gift
Ko munyonin sabarode.
Munyoni sabaro munyaka moitu suma boy bi bop mom lol moy waxam bi bop mune munyaka moitu mune legi boya ngom bop ni jeni yalti new system ni legi ko moitu mune legi
munyoni moitu
hey apa
so here is the question. I want to thank you both for coming on again once again. Nice. I will put the noise down. I think it's Bubakar. Bubakar, you are with lot of youths. Bubakar Suto, you are with lot of youths. Yeah, the noise is coming from you. Yeah.
They want to know, many people want to know what is going on, what I'm gonna say about the thing, because I have enlightened many people and they were interested to tell the truth about what is happening. Let us not make our young youth.
Yeah, that is good. I will tell you one thing. Did of course want to hear. After our last conversation, I got a lot of positive feedback And if you go through the live stream last time, you see what people were commenting. You know, it's impressive. So tell me, pare, Andy, menen ko nani recommend nata Andy, menen kadi it's true. Menen adino be arde garden si tawno men we tell you people the truth. By then, nata why no onon kadi one like you Bubakar Muntaga onon for you are working in the Gambia, you are earning a lot of good money, you know. You will not be so blindly carried to just risk your life, you know, coming here facing all these difficulties. Hande non komi fuɗɗorto e moɗon hande e yewtata about any other thing. I just want to briefly, I want to ask you people, ko honno lawon gilanemo na ko hon condition on gilanema ko waɗugol boat, those plastic boats from Libya to Italy. Can you tell me the risks, the life, how is that? You can express yourself in any language, like Mandinka or Fula or English. I will start with Muntaga ko ang adi arde, Bubakar ko ang joki bao. So Muntaga, go on. Tell me, how is that condition?
It was terrible and very difficult, but easy absolutely. Con mungue come I don't know how hewti ko ma yo when tay situation honno ni don tay gonga mabbe awata iltare ba ko dum woni ko buri sattude kon an nangi Allah jaatigi no min hewti don kono ko me hewtuno don jande me hewtuno jemma wanno men charge be jetti ko men jogi kon fop because gota men kala dal sensuno some euros no wadi ko 50 euros in case hewti anda not on hewti taga anda condition because all those mentality moment jogi on Africa and sa hewti tan you just come and like no me yara no Libya ni and you search work something like that kono on to ma si be jetti ko men jogi kon fo telephone ji goto kala ko jogi be jatti dum after document ko der la koy woni botu koy barawo pore so from there.
So no, because Fala Andude, can you tell me ko onno in boat you and mene me yey do rek from the TV on the news and like I'm not while what Andulan describe how is that ko onno dum wayri.
It's a plastic rubber so be wat ay mo be lowa mo hendo hewa hakkunde tombe wallina don babara doni ledde platform ledde den wano ko watta dogo ko dum be wallinta leydon ha para so be nattina to nyameteji di woni mburu ko dum do wata nebude e ndiyam on tuma si e der hara essence ngadi ko der to woni ko do yiyata yimbe hewta Italy ta bandu mabbe dun sumi because essence memi matan kanuma on ndiyam landan bandu fo sumay yimbe hewbe no tampa e mun kan luckily men hebano on accident men ko ndiyam tan wonno natude e wonno nadde ko der bota men ko men arata Allah di men hewti ko men hewti to men noddi be arani men fat do burude nam kono mo wadani easy.
Okay, Bubakar, what you go? Bubakar, it is
bro.
Is it a from how is that? How is those kind of transportation? Allah means of transportation. We know it, brother. How are you?
It's from Basse originally. Come kare ko Basse najo.
Mi do salmina buro sana mi dande tala ko sana hettinayla you know jarama odo wada golle modde kuwa mi do bawo mo.
Thank you very much. No problem. Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He's welcome. He can come next time. Next Sunday he can come on. We want to hear everybody. Maybe Andy, his own side of the story. Andy, we have to start to speak. Yeah, long time. Respect, bro.
So, bro, just like me, Tango, right? I was working like me condition is different from like Muntaga Hondo Behali. I Tagado Kada. I at Kamayo I was working Medo Kola Badala. First ngak koksero yung bulale purungata ala ake ngakulu muta jioka. because sulani dilo akeda dilo tenak sulani malla fi ngata bon ngako sero molong so ayende bula diola wato men data less than 1 hour ngole body ya mol muta so e molla kulum muron de bag so asma boy solong inka ndel ka fele asma like yeah abandio la bonde fa ngay bol ñel nga door recognize kono le kana mo la geto to le num bada la ka understand le ni ka link but they were asking for me nemo mo ñen ga they were asking for me so it's like I was hiding myself kon try nga modo nga ko do fenke den ndemuruta back to foyer kono wala nga force ka surati nade mun daga yalla mo ka surati sula kamaro mo ka surati. It's like you enter a boat and your journey doesn't go. Benangion kandendia. Wala lana mon ko heavy problem kandendia. You cannot proceed anymore. So when you go back means that on wadi kasura.
Okay. So so I'll tell you Allah. Yeah. Say what you say.
Never dame ndele fam ka kulungo dadam fangaleje ka understand. Mulkana bada la fang wala ka ila kulungo dada kata kulungo menna sulal ka material le rek it's 2 cardboards aka cardboard fulale nakinyo la ali seal you seal them with a glue then eka plastic nylon fenko la kan a hard rubber e ko la kan ya seal dame alon ko jiote du nanwa du mala then ye 2 balloon fenko la akatan tangoda rek ya ni wo fana seal nyola ya city. So it's like yeah.
What do it along the distance from Libya to Europe? That distance is too far. It plastic that condition of means of transport. You can spend hours in that, and you know if near Babarol Dundi plastic kono. Asikeno was so no. Don't you think twice when you see that?
Yeah, bro, it's like Johnny Benjamin, right? Every step is a risk, either you know it or not. Anything you are doing in Johnny was a risk. They can understand. Ekata hani bato mena before niaje kasura kasiano wato before niaje kulungul ka boy ba kono no more experience because wato mol ni la samatol ka dunde mol ni la fanol ka dunde kulung kono dol katar je nol be balale ka understand dole bagaso la samato fanga ene so ni ta dunda kulung kono te kulung so jannatel balon na o sutola because pushing ka ke moso late at night around 1 2 3 4 up to 5 in the morning lately the fanga mol ka pushing around 7 more fanga because wato mutoro starta jio kono bake e ka mol muta jio kono e ka understand. But it's like nying is a risk. Everybody knows the risk in it. So but mol kalo ne ka foko di ite ka membori amanke like you ika body for a futa Italy with that boat nobody mobe momo nimbe Libya fonita mama po nyinjere but near mapo long you see the maps you can only run to the international sea and call for rescue but you can never reach with that boat to to even Tunis. Nikobe Tunis mala babe garawring inila bodo bebe capsize lale obviously but it's like you run Abakontel we run 3 hours 30 minutes then I called the rescue boat I was the one in the cap ndalebe cap fenko sambakan kulunyi sambakan with the captain I was the compass man I was using GPS but the more I knew that we are in the international sea I just took the fall and called the rescue boat.
Donc Alman, yeah. How is that possible? I'll tell you.
No, we know, bro. Before Yane Mutaganyo Nada Silomena, Intel Nada Silomena is different. Until we are pushed, and they'll be pushed.
Quite different.
They'll be pushed and Zabrata. Until Zabrata with Tunisia, Zabrata and Tunisia is just 1 hour ride. You can understand. With the boat, you are in Tunisia. So in 2 hours ride, you must enter inside the international sea. So when you are in the international sea, you just call the rescue boat because we have frequent numbers. We have given so many numbers by the rescue boats.
So, but let me ask because we've seen recently on the news, you know, like this international rescue boat, like especially the European, they cause even that this all of this in the sea. How can get distrust of trying to call for rescue in the international waters. Many people die even during rescue.
Because hondo woni affaire on wana si boto ngari waɗugol yimɓe rescue yimɓe ɓen fof harayno hawji ɓurɓe ɓen noon ko ɗon ko hawju ɗon ko ɓe dogata ko ɗon woni laakunkun hara ɗum sako lannukun joni ha pare because ko dogoɗa wandiyam ha fare laakunkun hara fimakkun gasino so ko on tuma si yimɓe ɓen si ɓe darike rek yimɓe ɓen anda no ƴawrata ɓe hedditota ko fof doga ko dogugol ɗon goto kala no doga fi waɗa sefore mum ko ɗo yimɓe hewɓe woni mayde addi en ɗo ɓe andude because joni sa ɓe yeehi waɗugo yimɓe resu ɓe landoto ko who can speak English or Italian some French wona ha ɓe wawi haalde yimɓe ɓen goto ha ɓe wawa tenkindore maɓɓe ɓe wawa natude kono noon ɓuuri kon on tuma si like 2016 17 si ɓe ari ɓe darika tun yimɓe fof waɗa e ros so mi hi programme on tawi watta ɓe prepare like yahoɓe waɗɓe reserve the majority part last time ɗo ɓe naɓora e médiator homɓe wata haalde haalaji ɗin haade so ɓe hewti ɓe haalnaɓe ko ɓe nanata ko ɓe wawa ɓe tenkinde ha ɓe wawa ɓe nattinde ko nder laana gana.
Do you people see on the news what happens with our brothers from Senegal? Because I understand they read about 150 drowned. How does that? How do you feel?
Yeah, bro, it's really sad. Even not even from our brothers here, even Libya recently they have found like 75 dead bodies from the sea. Just last week, it is on Friday. I was reading from one Libyan newspaper. They found the Libyan Coast Guard found almost 75 black bodies, which they said that the boat left on Thursday night, but they couldn't make it because of the wave. So almost 75 people died, but they didn't know if there's any victim who is alive or not. But they boat on. They dead bodies in another side of the country. So it's like, bro, me, I don't advise anybody to come through this journey because journey sa ari ange horema sa nati. The first thing you go through certain process which take time. Not like you enter into.
Coming to that. Last time, let me ask Muntaga here. Boubacar, sorry. Muntaga, last time you were saying when they come, they lost their minds, like how they traumatized or be. And what is the cause of that?
The cause of that is that first in the way some people have already been in prison in Libya for so many years. And they get maltreated, they treat them bad. So ta hakkil mabɓe ɗen fof sokike. Woɓɓe ɓen kadi ko maayo ngon wawi hewɓe iwɓe wara downside ɓe anda maayo ɓe susani ndiyam ɗam ko ɗum hawjinta ɓe. Ɓe hawta ɗo tawa ɓe hawji ferenta you can control them hara ɓe feeti kono noon ko ɓuri kon e ɓen ɗon ko ɗum bonnata hakkil mabɓe ɓurɓe memde prison on moƴƴa. Jogaɓe ɗon wano 1 year 2 year in prison or some months ɓe waɗa ɓe heeɓi maltratamento ko ɓen ɗon ɓurata tampude
Italian
hara ɓe heeɓi like bad treatment ɓe piyama to ɓe lettama moƴƴa.
Boubacar, what do you have to say?
Yeah, bro.
Muneka wosabu ila hakilo.
Traumata is like model fana beje like baji onyete ka fankaso moy nyame. Ani ni dunta kono dol ku ka yele jio kono because dol kata ru gante hapunta mo la kulun kono we are by. The boy I saw you is from MSK. We came through the same boat. So at a mola ndongo beje mu yalo ka ku yele that he was looking like he was seeing some things. I can't understand. So people have to catch him.
What you are saying, it can be true because in the beginning of this journey,
so Akumule el tawa sifat. Because like Fankato ni Benjamin bro, to be honest, BB, muyente bula.
Special night. In the night, night is very dangerous. And also, the problem is that...
Okay. Bubakar, wait. Muntaga, you said at night is dangerous. What do you mean?
At night, yeah, it's so dangerous because mintigi men hewti on certain place mi waɗi fil ɓandu ɗum fof moƴa tawa mi annda o kon waɗa harami non huli mi annda sira don nasta ko ɓandu ɗum fof moƴa araɗa wadde feel something is looking at you or something is inside there but min on mi yiyani hay fo but yeah okay accemi sansa programme da
okay wait Bubakar ite yamira muneka wo sabu kom yamira wo paniklem or is because of our young people they don't know about something like intel namol menkabo most of you people who come from URR and most of these youth they never travel even beyond Bansang.
Yeah, and it's like aboko mutaga ka fo nyame like mojama kata through certain process like nyinsilo kan. Dole is a victim in prisons. They are maltreated. Maybe you eat 1 time in a day. It's a miracle. How will you come out from that prison? Because there is no money to be paid in that prison to release you. You either escape from the prison or you are deported back home, and you don't want to be deported. That's the last thing people think, even you are in the prison, to be deported.
So people,
you either say that
it's because you
either sacrifice. Yeah, because bro, it happens to me.
Yeah, it happens to you. Yes.
The day they give me telephone to call my parents to tell them that I would come back home. I called that day with the late bureau. Late bureau. We called together. I called my brother, told him that I'm coming to Senegal. You can go and meet me. But that night, after those people, the UN people left, we were very angry inside the prison. We said, hey, look, what will happen, but we must leave this prison. We will not go back to Africa. We will not go back to West Africa. After suffering this journey we have suffered.
May I ask? Who were telling you, were they asking you people to go home or you wanted to go home voluntarily?
No, they were asking us to go home voluntarily because there is no bribery to pay something, to pay for your release. The only thing, we were taken to the deportation camp, and that deportation camp, the boss himself is a very good Muslim. He was telling us that, look, Libya is not settled. You guys have to go back. If not, your life it will at a very high risk in Libya. But we were like, look, we were young boys. Our future, what we were seeing is that how many countries, especially Gambia, the longest people who travel this journey is the Gambians. We travel like 4 countries to 5 countries before we reach Libya, Italy itself. So it's like you calculate all the suffering you have been gone through, all the ways, all the maltreatment you have been through. You come up to the last border, whereby it's from that place you are in Italy, and they're asking you to go back. So you say that if I will die, let me die here, but I won't go back.
So,
but if they ask me that question again, I will prefer to go back to cross the river.
Why?
Because you have already crossed.
Because I have already know that I risk my life for nothing. I just risk my life to change, to get a better future to come here. But what any necessary harm in yarlo horang on certain point in helta do. Man that's what because imbe hebe no helta do, mi imbe hebe ko helta do tawa there was one jam uri ko galle mabbe Gambia before they arrive here. And all before itare do kadi lawol, it will take them more time before they get their documents, start working. With my this experience, I prepare to go back. And if I go back, I know that I will do something.
Yeah, you are speaking based on experience. Now I want to understand this. Andy Ang, when you arrive in Italy, I have to consult you a lot of times. You know, me and my I have to consult you a lot of times. I have to say it here. But you were also like, your brain like was the same like everybody. But me and you, we got him a consult a lot of times. I can even say I make you to stay in Italy. You wanted to move. But let's before we arrive there.
Kang itila rastaji din kadi because min kan in our de godde.
You are my nephew because you are my nephew. I know you and you trusted in me. That's why I have to you listen to me. But what I want to understand here is so healthy Italy, how is that condition? How do you get received on process? Bubakar, you go first. You say that in Mandinka, please.
Yeah, just like Ndefutada like in the Cagliari is the capital city of Sardinia. You hearing me?
Yes.
And like from there, from there then we are transferred from Cagliari down to the last area of the island which is Sassari, and then I was moved to Porto Torres. But like Ndefutara Porto Torres because like Italian on nijita bada like alua bukole di like afonyino ila luati. It is your right. So right you need to depend on right can you could be fight la pro yo bula onoma. Jamu mafia bankol. They just try to kick you out from the system. So it happens to me. I spent only 1 month in the camp. I was kicked out from the camp because of my stubbornness.
So you were not respecting the law.
Now I was respecting the law, but not the law of the camp, because the time I came at the sea, I was given a law book, which as an immigrant, these are my rights. But when I go to the camp, what they were telling me and what was on the book is two different things.
Why do you think the two are different?
Like the camp system, bro, here, the camp system is controlled by people. It's only one person who owns the camp, and you have like more than 100 and something under him. So, and he's earning money from all those people.
So the camp system is a business.
All right, no.
Like that. How it is work, you have to invest. You have to go and rent a house, apartment, and you make beds, everything, you bought the food, everything what is necessary, the like soap, clothes, something like that. All is China, but each immigrant have to get 40 euro a day. So with that money, they will pay the rent, current, water, everything, and they will pay the workers. I don't know whether I understand. So from there, it's a business. If you like get 10 people, 10 immigrants underage, they have to pay them 50 euro a day, and they have to pay also like the pocket money. So the pocket money, they have to give each one a day 1 euro. That means maybe in a week they get 15 euro or 10 euro.
1 euro per week. 1 euro per day. No. What do you do with 1 euro what can you buy with 1 euro?
In a week, some people they give them 10 euro, in a week 15 euro, depend the boss, how he want to do his things, you know.
What do you understand? Bubakar. Muntaga.
Okay. Nandela.
No,
Muntaga. Bubakar. Okay. Muntaga. Yeah.
Okay.
Say.
It's just like Muntaga Kohali, like Ming Kampango. I was not in the camp. The camp, like they were paying them 75 euros every month. But like I won't end that system because Ming Kampango Boni. I never received that money since I came to Italy. I have never received pocket money. So my name got what I surprised, because like I was living in the island for almost 6 months. I was sleeping on the street, bro. If I tell you the truth.
Are you kidding? Sorry. You are echoing. So it is true. Somebody post. I don't know who among the editor, the admins of I Love Basse. I saw on that I Love Basse, somebody wrote there, post there, that there are Gambians sleeping in the streets in Italy. So that is true. Muntaga. No, Bubakar, ang experience mo at tao, because you are the one experience. You, Bubakar.
It is fine now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
like,
no, no.
First fingerprint. If Mustafa, if Muntaga knows the fingerprint for Chitri, come on the document when you Chitri, your first fingerprint at Kastura. I never did it. After spending 8 months in Italy, I did that one. And I was on the street. Like every day, I would go to the Carabinieri's office, report myself to them that look, I'm just like a dog on the street.
What is Carabinieri?
It's a sector of a police, like say in a police PIU. They are just a form of a soldier. Okay. Like they are between soldiers and the police.
Military police of what?
Military police of what?
No, I categorize them like police intervention. They are like police intervention unit.
PIU for like para in Gambia.
Yeah, PIU in the Gambia. But like Kambe, they are not like on our document. Police didn't the immigration police department jogi document. But means Saremo Moniong, they don't have that police station. They have Carabinieri stations. I always go there to report myself to them that look, I have never did fingerprint. I have been here. If anything happens to me, I'm just a dog on the street. But none of them want to listen to me because they were like, this boy cannot speak Italian. So, and none of them can speak English. But one day, a lady who was she was a CID officer on Mufti uniform, where I normally sleep. She had been seeing me sleeping there. One day she came to interview me to ask me about my details. Why am I sleeping outside? Why am I not in the camp? So I tried to explain to her my situation. And she told me that how long have I been sleeping outside? I told her that almost coming to 6 months. So he took me to the police station with her own car, then report my case. And they told me that, well, which camp did I belong to? I told them my camp. They went there. It's just formal system. So it's like everything was like system on mafia yagal. So benila muata ruta de camp, but they can help me where to stay so that I can go through my process of my document. So I was telling that okay, no problem. As far as
Bubakar, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
At that point of time, in the duration that you spend sleeping outside, knowing your conditions, how you were in the Gambia, tell me how does that feel? How do you feel?
Bro, I really felt very bad because one of my friends who I was working with in the Gambia, I was even asking him to send me money from the Gambia. He was withdrawing money from my account, sending it to me. I have all those evidence with me. Even I'm going to the commission, I have to use those evidence to back myself in the commission to say that I was living on the street, even controlling money from the Gambia. And what I was doing, all those sort of things was like, it helped me at the end of the day to get document. I understand. But it's like, I really wanted to go back during those days. But what my boy told me was that, Bubakar, think one thing. You left your work without nobody asking you to resign. After spending almost 1 year on the road, you lock your pharmacy and you wanted to come back here. When you come back, what are people going to tell that? How are people going to look at you? Just like I mean for your wolong, it is a dog wobula, moma for a dog wobula. Yela pharmacy soro, moma for yela pharmacy soro. Yen silo mudana for the rest and you killing to babudu. Iman fence soto, Iman fenke. You go back home like that. Mulbe jelanya dile, mulba flete, muhamele betela. People will look at a useless person. Cabra ofonya, I sit and think. But ninga mirawa dol mbesilo kan tika la silo kan ngambia mfota femfendina ntella la silo kan. I have a place to sleep. But Jambelari Silokan, is painful. No matter what, it's painful. One day everything will be fine. Just keep patient. And one of my brother, I would congratulate that brother. He's from Basen. Sana Mendi Chimpa, everybody knows him. That boy was very helpful, advising me. If without him, I would do certain things. Trust me, bro, because I was frustrated. He was even sending me some money. He was in the camp, but he was even sending me money, helping me out for certain things out, because it was like he's the only communication I have at those days. He's the only person I can face and tell my problem to in Europe, at all the friends I have in Europe. Come don't water what they face me on that time. And he was like, boy, Italy, but I think Italy is the best place to get document. I think Munya, no matter how the situation is, Satampi, just call me. But don't try to leave that island to make any problem because you don't have any document. And people were telling me that I can give you my document for you to leave this island and go to Germany, go to Swiss, go to France, because I didn't make any fingerprint those days. When you go there, you'll have access. Then it is your first fingerprint. They will not return you anywhere, this and that. But I was like, what my brother was telling me, I think, let me follow that advice. And with that advice, I get a camp.
Because many people mistake that when they make the fingerprint, they say that I don't. Because andi ko hewtu don ko maayo so naati tambe wallina juude mon ne be wallini juude mon de ono on sikka e wadaka fingerprint but ko woni the first fingerprint mo anduda kala ko be wallini juude mon der Europe yi affaire on yaltay kono sukabe hewbe anda dum be namen ko men na tambe adi men fingerprint no on fingerprint is part ko woni number woni first one no. So don't what if fingerprint because ana luwa wi anata Italy do without any document. So go nyande cippuda ko ngal mangal do be nattinde ma e suudo goddo be wallina juude ma den si wallini den juude ma du woni nati ko database mabbe kala ko yawda in Europe you have already made a fingerprint in Italy.
Mutaru Jalo Suka from in Germany. Kanko kadi o wadi o windi do maybe you are seeing it on the screen. Even on 75 euro mon don halde ko be jonnata be yobata himbe ben per month. They don't give it to you cash.
No.
Mutaga, you work under the refugee system there. Can you explain us the difficulties? Why the brothers what the fees?
What I face because suka like heo beben wana menenge anduda wo imma de subaka ya golla heba ko bata ko joni sa aria nattinama e kam anan awalo ko ya wala ala wadde fu bimbe kikide kadi be nama like andi ko 75 fodda bidde kon on 75 ma 50 mo be halta fi mu problem kon toni ko don bettata cugu suudu ko waloto da e courant on e ko nyamata kon e in case ya hay doctor something like that for project di mon fo ko dim budi wata onon ko hedo don don ko like every 2 weeks wa jonne de every 2 weeks I have the 30 euro or every month some people take 45 euro because min campo goddo mi golli campo burudo mawnde Italian one association mi hida halde inde mabbe nay kono ko be jonnata sukabe ko 45 euro a month.
How many euro a month? I know break up. Can you repeat yourself?
45 euro a month be jonnata be.
Bubaga
Kono buri marre is this what buri what is strong in Italy? The jogi camp Italy for?
So that's mean kono no so what you were saying you are telling people to ask their family members in Europe money. Tabelando musidal mabbe mbudi. Don't worry, is that what you were talking about? Because it Andy go
yeah, bro, to be honest, like if you are here, you are in the camp waiting for a document and you are paid 75 euro, and that 75 euro is where you are going to buy your shampoo, you are going to buy your paste, your brush every month, and cotton water under there, maybe the school sa koto water pay what they pay biletoji mading, that's your ticket to go to school. So don't see family man what am I pressure, it puts you higher pressure because like you put yourself in too much because especially in Gambia we are facing a lot of problems because I got on a camp more than 2 years 3 years Maybe the person is sacrificing all his pocket money. What he's handling, maybe he's not eating nothing from that pocket money. He's just placing it maybe every 2 months. He will send that money for you in the family, and you thought that the guy is working here while the person is not working. He's just trying to make the best, because there's this rumor and there's this expectation from we the semesters. We call we the semester down here. Everybody have expectation on you that every month you have to do certain things for your family, or every 2 months you have to do something.
That's why me, when the boys come here and they meet me.
So with that, and what I got there. Koduna tata himbe o ye you go. Koduna tata himbe bui e problem. At the end of the day, and I have a problem. That problem and that I handled it. Because Europe gab enya wala te joni. Europe wala nanga marek ya. No, this is
Bubakar Kowani, what Bubakar is saying here. I will say this, Bubakar. I will mute your mic because Mike Maung, you are echoing. What Bubakar is saying here. Most of our young brothers from Gambia, they have never had any criminal records. People like me never went to a police station before, even to go and visit people, you know. But most of us, our young people, they come into Europe here. They are already having criminal files. They are already considered criminals in Europe. You know why? Because of the pressure that these young people have from home, you know, to bring money after risking their lives, you know, this long journey. They end up going into the streets. What Bubakar was saying, yeah, you go. Yeah, you go. What when he say yeah, you go drug. And most of these brothers, when they are smoking cannabis in the Gambia, you consider them criminals. You know? And even look at somebody who is selling weed in the Gambia, in the street in the Gambia. Everybody condemn him. Even maybe so iti sadaka so okay be sadaka be detata. Because he's selling drugs. 95% of our Gambian youths in Europe here, 95% of them, they are all involved in criminal acts, like you know. Most of these people, they are caught with foolish like joints or bags, cannabis, so selling on the street. They take them to the police. The police will take them. They will put them. They have black files. Tomorrow, when they have papers here, even to have normal papers here, those will haunt them, because they will bring back those files on to them that the year of this and this, they caught you on the street, you are selling weed, or you are selling or drugs on the street. Most of our Gambian youth become criminals in Europe based on the family pressure that they get back home. Muntaga,
Minko why halde because Sandari case on according to our culture, and then they hit the wali tagol moment and Kadisan unti jodi ke miji ke mo attack ko sabu wadi hakan kado ito wadi risk life mako kono non min always suka be ngari do special iwe basawen ko min natabere on jodina kille mon den e kadi yeto do yimbe mon ben gonga how you are living a hebani kaydi ala gollude condition mo wurala fati be halande hanyande da kedi always ko gonga kan tawai be wallude because mi suka be hebe anduda be ara do be wade negative ronka be document kadi ko lawol be wonata so woni ko lawol non andi yiro wadani easy ko ma tambe nata system do kadi ko lady ndi anduda is a mafia country ko burobe ma nattinde on lawol dame den don sifa dame buri udditade esa you are looking for a right job sukabe hewbe da sukabe kende be nati affaire jidi.
Yeah, it's true. Sandari, if you look at the pictures and the news, even you see most of our female folks, sisters from West Africa, they are selling themselves in the bush. They go and put a tent in the bush. You know, they are prostituting themselves. Do you see things like that in Italy in your time there?
Yeah, like the Nigerian women. I'm sorry to mention their names, but they do those things too much.
Why should you be sorry? Why should you be sorry if you are selling the truth?
Because the case is maybe somebody will offend. I don't like to offend nobody. I just want to say the truth. Because one day they called me in the hospital to go and explain one Nigerian, one girl, West African woman. So he have HIV, so he HIV. Mo jogi HIV. E bonni la ngo woni problem. Mo jogi HIV kon
English on alu pulat. Maybe
on jarama moƴƴa. Ɓe mo jogi HIV ɗum annduɗa o annda sa honɗum woni ɗum kono still now ko woni wadde ko because ko kampo wonnoɓe nattinmo kamɓe waɗanamo explain ñaw ko honɗum o jogi ko honno waɗirta accitirta hoore makko e hakkille e lekki ko foƴƴirde kanko waɗani ɗum belief o wi kanko ko nawnare from Africa heeɓimo kadi still mi yiyani on tumasi o yalta o yaha yeeygol hoore makko sukaɓen ha joni harano ɓaawo makko
and sorry the network
am wono ba sandari ben fo heba on nyaw
understand sukabe ben when you say there is the boys the Gambian boys and all they are foreign in her do they know that
because
she's having HIV
Musa no they anda because mi ala on radio gol wiya kari hey kari no jogi dum ade kono mi non wayi hide sukabe min na accite hakkille ko watton konde because wona ko wadi easy hewbe no wo ardi do e nyaw no wari nyaw kono mi wata yawde yiyamo ko yiya yimbe ngo sare kari no jogi dum I don't have that right ko do ni problem
Boubacar Suso I will tell you I will ask you this milan en señini kañinna ite amira manke wo condition ti condition wala sabu na Gambian brothers jama ikabori kata Germany and all those places because ikamo Germany ika joro ke je bad better than Italy. Buwagar network makom sikin wadde mo
kono min ko gonga ko ɗum waɗi sukaɓe yoɓe innaɗo accume ya Germany almeno ɗon ɓe yoɓa men ko moƴƴi kono Germany ɓe yoɓete kono they don't give you documents sa ala document you are not in Europe enen fof ɗe gandi ɗum so Italy ɗo it will be hard
Sikuda is not the same constraint the same problem onon sukaɓe men ko jokki ko waɗata copy other people that's why ɓe immoto ɓe anda ko ɓe waɗa prepared ɓe immoto titum ɓe jokka yimɓe ɓen because ay an muntaga anko arnoɗa innuno aɗa faala yawtude Germany ko min waɗima anko wonnoɗa lan wiide ko because Samba Karijo Demba Karijo yehi ton you want to go but for I sikkuɗa wona fi ko the same thing because ko wonɗa wiide ɗo kon Gambia Basse when we are Basse ɓe innetene Karijo yehi so these Gambian brothers they don't know even when they arrive in Europe here they are just following people be jokkay tum bawo himbe woni sikuda
ko dum buri en tampinde be because mi ƴetta ko like si wada example min harami nanane anko halda kon hande min kadi harami non don because be mi wonduno same kamen nati di lana wota be Alman so when they be arta Italy be ara ha saitan and also from there ko ɗum wata the process ji maɓɓe ɗin honɗumbi sansugol kaydiji goɗɗi and I see that some of them I feel all right ta alhamdulillah ɓe nalan boy wata iwɗo kamɓe tigi enata hey Germany ko haala adiyamo siyata but the life yan Germany is different but jang ni yeyila kuwolon isa keñame yeddogu kendo soɗo abeteyata e si jang kamɓe tigi uddita hunduko maɓɓe haalanala
because me I can remember fewndo henduɗa kaydiji maari innuɗa oncle joni mi hendike kaydiji an nin kono golle ala ɗo menen ka Gambian ɓe ɓen no heewi ɗo I told you to leave that place minima iwu ko wonnoɗa ɗo yaha sare wonde ko yaw ko Gambian ɓe wonɗa wullitade men because one thing what people fail to understand is if I have a residential permit of Belgium only residential permit of Belgium here if I go to Netherlands I cannot work in the Netherlands. If I go to Germany, I cannot work in Germany because I only have residential permit. You know, only when you have like a contract from here, you go there, you can work there, or you have permanent resident, or you have national papers that you can work in this European Unions freely. So, but what people fail to understand also by then also was Ang sa nati wanoko innata do, when you came forth, you come down of the ship or the boat or anywhere, they take your fingerprint.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Gambians, I know a lot of people in Europe here. They are still not having papers after 8 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, because they are not at the place where their fingerprints are taken. Because international law on we want the money. Even when you go out of Gambia, if you enter Senegal, Senegal should give you asylum. If you are having asylum on the land on the internet. Immediately you came into Europe here, they already consider you as an economic migrant. You understand? Because you went to a lot of countries that could give you asylum, but you came to Europe. So you are they don't consider you as a
asylum seeker, economic immigrant,
economic migrant. So that means you will suffer here, because before you get those papers, you have to change your narrative, or you have to take a lot of risks, or you do other things that will give you papers. That can take time. You work with the immigration system in Italy. Most of the problem Gambian youths what they face in Italy, based on this what I'm saying here.
Because the first of all, anduda be hara isime are Europe be hebani okkolo be good information how the system work. Because hewbe mabbe no arab or hewbe men no arabe anda hondo ni asil. Okay, be anda what is important ko mo way du landade. So they have to get a good one who will give them the message. Hom okkata be message on halna be honno affaire woniri. Number one. Number two, kadi hewbe sibe ari be yori hore, because be foti andude hunde wotere, like do wana lady mabbe. They have their right, but it's not their country. Ko kambe foti iwtire ba mabbe habe heba hajuji mabbe din, sa hebi haaju ma inde kaydi nyima ne an dundu wadata, because system
what I mean wontira bawo mabbe
be hedi to ko be hal, like some of them, I'm sorry, like they never school, let's go to school. Ko gonga ka yeton ko ABCD be jannata ma something like that based in kono, the certificate on what important. Suka we are many men around or you go school and you live here, you need their documents. You must speak Italian. Afuti hal the Italian, because in Okama level no Okama point fi sa ye commission heba do, because sa ye ko commission be jonna be lantoma sida yaw the school hal de hala mabbe kam be the test. When you can speak good Italian, even you can try and you get another point. So suka be ko won famani burbe mabbe ko won no famani. So kadi be ndara sida ya wadi respect rules and regulations kam ko wonda to wanon si nibbi ya e fata yaltude siko under age wonda e piji goddino ton sa watta dun andi kampon kadi be mari right mabbe sa wadde ada problem he innugol ya yaltu ko kam.
So like Boubacar ko wadi face kom, because he was not following the rules.
Like many of them, like Boubacar, honto be wadi mistake on, because sa ari be jonnete an other law sa jipike be halna ma honno woni no ara tawa ko der kam, they have their own system, project no mari own system and the way they work. So if you try to fight them, and they will make you in difficulty. So ko wadi ma in difficulty kala ayalta, because kambe don go team be jogi, you work in a team. So team of all, they have their own idea to the way they are going to flow. System on no way.
Johnny let 2 minutes or 5 minutes break. Uba, is that good for you, or you want us to continue?
No, I can take 5 minutes break, because funango mi meji dino funango bro. Funango was
no problem. We take 5 minutes break.
Because like muntaka ko haliko, it happens to me. Because time maybe access to Jangu Golga, I couldn't get the access to go to school because the Asare Momoni, I don't phone is too far. So Johnny, that's the process I'm now going back through now. I'm going to school now.
No when we take our break, we come back, we talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, this is Muntaga and Boubacar. It's good that we have Boubacar. Boubacar is so honest. Bubakar what I testimony mako. Most of the things that we are talking about here, Bubakar is honest to say, this was my mistakes, you know. So it's good we have people who can speak the truth. So when I come, we'll take like 5 minutes break. I play one song, and when I come back, while these brothers also settle themselves, I ask them further. Okay, enjoy this song.
Pull up that song, you know. No one ever wants to be fret. There's so much going on. Scientifical.
And jump on, I can give you my address. As a procedure, na boy over and I wanted to give him a lot of address to that. Na diala. So I owe the commissioner na gemente safe. Nalia safe. Fall na Google so I was steering Telia. What mo steering Ravels. Big compound. Yeah, I wanted to bring my mother around. So na corda da. So what no nga promise no ni pareta karang ni okay ba de mala kai to so coming into woli asa fe fal na ta atanu fo ko ndelle bi ni nan so gal na da we talk and all those things woli report o samba gemente comme que ni fa gemente ko dibe ke fo ko no yela ID card ya tan passport ya sa fe wala e pour ya na to amon that's normal procedures, but you have to know that.
And I don't want to see the youths and get that majesty sleeping there in bed. I see I will never make them Babylon myself cyanide. When there's a whole barrage of righteous man out there. And we ain't no way. There's a whole barrage of righteous man in town. And we ain't going down. No, we never gonna stray. No way. And I tell you that the time is getting critical. I don't want you to worry. No, I never want you to fret. There is nothing going on. Feel scientific. Only the few old Babylon trying to run things to a wreck. If you think that majesty is then better think twice.
Yo, okay, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, brothers. It's good to have you two back again. Let me put that there more. I will say something here. Thank you very much. You know, a lot of our brothers and sisters for Gonga, people are ill-informed. Not even you alone. You know, I mean, komi Ari Europe though. Komi Ari Europe in 2010. I was just like you people because I was so copied me hierarchy force. But after then, because that was our minko mi Ari Holland, minko Holland mi ardi because wife and ko Holland. Ko mi Ari Holland, Ari mene ide jogino brother mene Alaji Sello non fodo ande Sello NP be natam. You know, kanko ko brother ko kotila wa men, you know. Kanko ko Holland wonno. So minga bro Sello mene yota no andi kirka andi mi heɗaki mo mi yawti mi yehi Germany. So kono wona mi heɗaki mo kay ko mi hawjunoɗo because min kadi miɗo darayno goreɓe am hino Germany. So min accu mi yaha Germany. Kono that was a big mistake because I ko Alaji Sellu ko watnolan advice ko mi fotuno ɗon arde min ko ɗon mi sakkiti ni because Alaji Sellu ko ɗo falno mi ara Belgium falno kam mi yaha Germany kono ayi destiny on ko ɗo addilan Belgium, after all ko ɗo mi sakkiti, so si mi heɗino Alaji Sellu on time nu min mi yatano Germany mi waɗano 2 years waste ko mi waɗi Germany ko waɗu waste 2 years in Germany min ko ɗum wawata wiide mi heɓi ton. I've met a lot of people in Germany. I know a lot of people. I make good friends in Germany. Kono min si mi waɗi summarize time mo mi waɗi Germany on ko waste ko ɗum minata ko time am mi waɗi ton waste. So ko ɗum waɗi heɗagol is good it's good kadi halugol go halangol himbe go halangol condition life man ko anduda ko mimmi wadi German ko wadi gilanema muntaga a lot of Basarians kids wado belan contact faletebe yawtude si be halnina yagol Germany mimmi andi hon woni to. So I always tell them the truth. Tebe pare to tell the people the fact is what is going on here, the information that is going here, especially like what you people are saying, what young people fails to understand in Italy. There is what they call integration in Europe. There is an integration system in Europe because first of all, you come to Europe in this part, this part of Europe. They don't speak English. They have other cultures. They have other languages. You come from the Gambia. You went to school. You learn English, and even your cultures are not the same. They have something they call integration. That integration process, even Haisitaonoko, when you have a visa, they give you a green card from the Gambia to come to live in Belgium or in Italy. You have to go through those processes. Even when your wife or husband marry you from Gambia, and also you come to join your family here, you have to go through those integration processes. It's a matter of must. You have to do those things. First of all, they are trying to help you to integrate into this community, whereby when Nauni, if you are sick, you go to the hospital, you can explain yourself to the doctor what is happening to you. When you come to the shop, when you need bread, when you say you need bread, and you say you need paracetamol, you never know because you don't know what the communication barrier there. When you go to work, when you have to work here, especially you are in Italy or you are in Belgium here, they speak Dutch in Italy. Italy, they speak Italian. In Belgium and Netherlands, they speak Dutch. If you cannot communicate, you cannot get job. So you think that they are trying to force you to do things. But my brother, you cannot find job here, only on the street. Like most of our Gambian people are doing, selling drugs on the street. But if you want to work here, if you want to integrate here, you want to live as a normal person, do normal job here, you have to be able to speak their language. You have to know the laws. You have to know the regulations. So that's why you have to go integration here. In Belgium, I don't know about, I know in Germany also, because when I was in Germany, I went to learn German there. So they tell you to go and learn German. So in Belgium here, if you come here in the first 3 months, when you are registered, the day you register at the area council, what they call the Kemente here, the area council, when they approve you, they give you residential card. The next 2 months, they will write you a letter. You have to go to school to learn the language. Only if you are a European citizen, you are not forced to go for those regulations, or you are married to a European citizen. They will not force you to go. But when you come here as an outsider from another culture, not from Holland, not even when you leave France, you come to this part of Belgium where we speak Dutch, you have to go and study Dutch because that is the norms. So these are the things that our young people doesn't know, and people are not telling them. People are ill-informed. They don't know what is going on. So maybe that's why Boubacar Suso have that problem before. Boubacar, explain us your experience. You said you have that problem. Boubacar, Boubacar freeze, I think. Yeah, okay, Boubacar. I see him moving. Muntaga, how long can you come into that?
Yeah, because Andy, unongo gonga imbe hobe have correct information. Kadi suka be hombe watta like the majority part under the contacts be jogi the okata idea, they giving them bad ideas. Okabe lawo ngol anduda ngol fewani be halna be goddungo because be hido kadi suka be hobe honbe watta like si tay Boubacar Artim Sikki.
Yeah, Boubacar, yes. Tell us you say you if I explain can you a problem and face saying you are going back to the same you are what you should have done before you are doing it now. Can you explain that?
That come on Dongalde. Now I'm here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, just mean tango situation was like I was not having a camp whereby they give me always shelter. That's food, B&B, that's break and breakfast. You sleep and then when you wake up, you have to move out and go find your way out. So I was like staying there without any money, so I cannot integrate myself during those days. And the island we are living is different from other islands, like Sicilia, where people were many. Or island, I think we are the second batch to come into this island, because the first batch came in 2015. You have black people here, but like integration, when I can there come, it is very hard for what I integrate. So I thought that look, me ala meche. So I went to search for work in Italy here, but what they always ask me, do you have this qualification or do you have these skills? But I didn't learn any skills in the Gambia. So I was like, look, where can I go and learn skill? So that's the time I get this opportunity to move to the Netherlands, where I get a friend who invited me, look, you get your document, you can travel over here. I think it's better you come and learn skill here, then maybe later you can move ahead. So I did that, which was, I'm really grateful today to learn those kind of things, because I do Behangaren. You know what is Behangaren means in Dutch. I'm a skilled worker I've been skilled at work. So it's like,
yeah,
I do painting and stuff, which I learned professionally. I can paint, finish everything. I can do so many constructions by myself without anybody's help. But like document Gasi, I came back here. They were telling me so many things. So I thought that, look, I think I should do it before me Yalta. I already understand. Because in a journey, time
to get the
time I
diploma.
went out. If I would stay here, I read, then maybe that will help me. But what an integrator, but I can speak Italian. I work in the terminal. I went to the commission. I was working as a mediatore and a medical assistant. So it's like I can speak the language, but when it comes to writing, I don't use the verb, the articles of the verb. So always when I speak to people, they will know that, oh, this boy can speak Italian, but he learned it from the school, not from the street, not at the school. Because somebody who goes to school, and somebody who learn it from the street is a different way when you are speaking. Because when like somebody who's speaking broken English and somebody who goes to school and speaking the correct English, when you speak, you will understand with people as a when speaking the broken language. But when a person who goes to school speak English to you, will know that, oh, obviously this boy have been to school. So that is the difference I have here. So the time I came back, I noticed that, oh, we are in the pandemic and everywhere is like lockdown. What should I do before I sit inside this pandemic for almost 3 to 4 months? Let me just go back to school and read again. So which I did. So like the time I came, I speak with them, they were telling me that, oh, you said that you never been to school in Italy. I said, no, I've never been to school in Italy. But you can speak the language. So they asked me that, okay, what we're going to do is like, I'm going to give you a Ardue exam. That's like elementary exam. So which I did. So I passed the elementary. So they asked me for Trace Media, which I did again. So they was like, oh, everybody was happy. So they asked me that, okay, you can start from there. Then you continue to your diploma. So I was like, okay, thank God that I get enrolled into the school now, which like I goes from Monday to Friday, 5 hours.
So Bubakar, what do you think prompted you? What was the reason why? What was the reason why you did not do it by then? Yes. No reason on why you did not do it by then when you arrived.
I can't come my God, man. What happened?
Muntaga, Boubacar network mako no wara mo disappoint. Yeah. What do you think? And last time, may I ask you this? Last time you were mentioning about Gambian.
Because like, bro, it's hard to be honest.
Yes, Boubacar, go on.
Boy, nonilang, boy, hande mo sare hande foko ni way bro.
Just go on, continue. What do you want to say?
Boubacar, ka kade. Anything, you know, andi the problem Boubacar on ko wonno wade o hebani.
Just like come hali correct. So gila mi pare undo. So I have no way out because like I think let me change my position. Let me try and change my position and see.
No problem. Muntaga, come on. Muntaga.
Yeah,
you wanted to go. You said you.
No, come on, for like integration guy is like.
Yeah, Muntaga, come on. You were saying about last time what you mentioned on the one you were told about some Gambian Basena, no heavy problem somewhere. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go to visit them. Be marido sare ko yete Foja. Minuma kala na to do like we not dry on some certain place we not dry on ghetto. It's very bad. Suka ben a bad condition. Kala net ma wondo don tay sida mari fere ko wagol tan wada fere iwaton. Wana good life be jogi. Wana ben sibe nawni hay goto nyanda tabe kadi golle de be golla sen golle dole be yobe taake. Woni ton kadi gonga mabbe buttanaji ne yoton be andi last time den hala do fi rewbe yeyde to ben ko ben tawni nyamde skali sukabe kadi fimugol tam buri ko jokki no wodi wonbe gollide tan heban bodi kono no wobbe mabbe ben they are in bad condition mimi no dai ko sukabe hala ne lande minni wada fere mi rewa don nyande wotere mi yaha ton special hidugol e ben sukabe mi lando be korijam si tay don wala good ko hande be wata yaltude don kono to Foja.
So Basena be not sukabe from URR.
Yeah, too much. Wanan inna jibinande basere outside base sukabe anduda be hebani kaydiji ma ebe kaydiji andi rek ta be jabana yawde school just they run at that side ko yawgol itta maintain ko nandide time pomodoro duma ani awa be yoba be 2 euro 3 euro ise sai goddo yudo Foja sai mo tan alando to mo hondo yalti ko hospital anatamo ko simo e jama enna an ko ndi uda ko laptane because it's not a good condition.
Why
no.
Because Foja nandi Bakara nani fi Foja ka
when I went there Muntaga wana haya nani I went there I was in Borogo and Ghetto and at this place I touched all these places man I really struggle here.
Tell us how
the bro. Muntaga kondo halde sa ko la video I will not pick it. Trust me.
Why?
The life we live there is a hell, bro. You are in the bush, sleeping under a curtain boards whereby you made it or 10 dimandine konon wat konon feonata horemon. You are working for €3.50 or €2.50 per basket. Not even per hour, it's for basket. And basket which is even up to my chest. The height of the basket is up to my chest. I have to feel that.
Which kind of job is that?
Maintain koso.
Maintain koso.
Maintain koso bro. Nena mamenge nga dunia baluwo kono wala na tubabu do alaman be mela suturo kono bro. Some people are here, they are struggling the bit of the money they are getting. Momul be suwo kono kana jutu ila boy, trust me.
Even 1 cent when somebody give you
their life for their families to survive.
They are
living 4 years inside that bush. Bro, 4 good years they are living inside that bush.
Boubacar, ko landoto da yes
ko mi landoto always hore an ko honɗum waɗi ɗenno yaha ton because every year or every 2 year a yiyay ɗon no suma andi ko yimɓe jelo mayata e ɗum hay laasi am sikki ɗon sumi yimɓe hewɓe maaye ɗum ɓe andata sako mo maayi even police aɓɓen sa yarata ton.
They don't go there. You kill
ko
yourself.
mafia ɗin jeyi ton. So you work, they give you your money.
Boubacar ite comme na basenkol ite mu basenkol ti tata je comme yemole ila molle samba yemole lo membe je waya sa
ye ngabo dole jiya kampo kono is from Basse Kanyube. Abada Kanyube Basse, I know him because I was a field worker going to their compound, so we met through the journey. So ate ala ka ata je ma fa wala be do ko wala je so akonye ko boy jang ka do ko so do jande so ndam ndabo ko la kabringa kampo ti nyada nga kaytol so do be do ko la kampo do kampo so so I have no opinion to go and find work. So the best place they always tell you is that neither Foja be do ko kela. So I went to Foja with my document. Some food at Foja. Oh my God, na network ota.
No, Amanda, you are good.
Connection makko yehi. Kono uncle, wonbe Foja.
Yeah. One before Jabeng, you know, last time you were talking about this, you want to go there and bring this to go and check those people. But you know,
speak with them because me hondo ni problem ango gonga me no Europe de kono certain condition mi traki alla wurgol I prefer to go back home, you know. Wano yaha wura ngurna nanduda ubol no woniri ni ko yasi walata ay hay golla on basket mimi sikkuno ko awa kono full basket hara ko do hewdata ma tamati hoccata bimbi hakkikide be jonnama 3.50 cents andi ko watta dum don fo si suka ben ari sa wi be yehe ko school be jabata yaw janga golle be jabata so many of them ko dum arata be kambe kay yawol Germany other place Alman insifabe ko dum buri tampinde hewbe ben kadi ay kadi honon problem they have their documents but be anda value of document mabbe be anda with that document ko right honon be jogi min document ngo min andi which type of document I have and what right I have with that document. How am I going to use it? Some people, they don't know even when their document expire, how they are going to renew it, change it. It's a big problem.
Those are difficulties that our young brothers and sisters are facing.
They are facing it too much, especially the West Africans. They come here, they even have a document, they don't know how to change their document and where to go. You know, the time you was the highline of integration, because it's part of integration, because when you come, they will start to a good mediator, they can take you once you be the immigrant office fee, what good document. You have the right to ask them, okay, this document is what is the necessary of this document, why I'm doing it. They will explain to you. You have that right to know, okay, when it is expire, how am I going to change it? All those things, but the boys, they don't ask, they just need the document. And sometimes those who make too much business, they just work on it and give it to you. And you go.
Sukuda boys are the member, boys are the minirabe men, gorepe men, and want beton. Sukuda wana fi hamme what and gold mobbe about our be what I consider ko buri wadde be ndarata ko buri wadde important e mabbe kon taw be jokka fi da gol mbudi wono de nde odani woni halde do joni mi andi kanko mi adda next week o halnen experience makko next week o halnen Foja an ko falda yaade yigol kon kanko yi dum ha pari kanko wadi o halnen ko dum woni mum
mina wama wiide 95% hara wana Gambia tun nangobe ngol laal ko dum nattinta be dum because the condition wondo Gambian or wondo African, you never get a better future. Allah support high God. So Sarido, you try to make so that you can give some people a better future. Unkogonga 95% kogonga. Kononon a certain point na ara atawai me I prefer haram yahani golle to go and do those type of job because it's too hard.
Mundaga sitai da camp. Da camp be yoba camp on €75 pour hebugol ma wona ton ko nyamete ma ko mani tebe pare nene ma no dama ma dum bandira ma be no dama no ina mane men ala saku maro lanni saku su en men ala dépense ata on dem ano satti joda gole edin kamti no mara ya
mi no waɗi fii ko d'accord ko mi gonga hon woni probléme systéme honno woniri haalanɓe gonga kan eyi mi heɓani kayɗire fenɗon ni mi ala gollude so ko ɗum ɗo watama yaltinde konne wakkiloɗe muñoɗe emi noon tori duwaji mon ɗi so from there sa heɓi kaydi ma before kaydi ma no min toma alsa ɗo e kaydi ma wiide yalti an waɗu feere kede hara walaki ɗon habbada kaydi waɗu feere ya school because sa haalde haala kare you get more opportunity because goɗɗo wonta hakkunde ma e mo yewtide tama an yahata direct haalanama ko falɗama haalande kon waɗi to understand.
So joni Muntaga niɓɓi joni jango ko tenen next week sen ari next week Sunday we are going to talk about integration in Europe.
That's right. It's very important.
Ata wonde man wawi wallude himɓe ɓen kadi ɓe anda ko honno ɓe waɗirta integration, you know.
Okay.
So oɗani kadi Boubacar so maybe next week network makko on jaɓay, you know, haalande kanko experience makko because an anniyema no wonno pour yagol mi anda fooja mi anda onno pour haalana yimɓe ɓen ko honno gurdal yimɓe ɓen. So inshallah next week we will come back here next week on Sunday. If there is anybody kala wonɗo ɗo falaɗo kadi wadde contribute next week program I what the message I will put you on here. We talk about it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Brothers and sisters, on nani Muntaga testimony makon. Allah wadi Boubacar Suso kanko kadi network makon jabani, and only all over his island because ko island no one. So, Johnny, we hope next week we will come back here next week Sunday, and these two brothers, Allah wadi they were part of the system. They know they experience this. They will tell us. And they will help others. And we have to tell the people how it is here, the young brothers, let them know how life here is. Because I personally, I spent 3 years, you know, to develop myself in this country, where I am in Belgium here. You know, when I moved here, I was not obligatory to go to integration because I am married to a European. So they were obligated for me to go for this. But I know many people, you know, it was my own choice. I choose to go and learn before even I know about it, because when I was in Germany, I voluntarily also went to learn German. You know, I went there when I was living in Germany in those 2 years. Until when I was supposed to do my B1, German, those who in Germany. But I could not do it because I don't have a residential permit. So when I came to Belgium here, and I was not obligated to do it, but I choose to go because I know if I want to have a better life here, if I want to develop myself here, if I have to live in peace here, you know, I have to know what people are speaking about. I have to be able to communicate. So development start from there. You know, Boubacar Suso Arti, I will let him. Buba, I was just trying to say, you know, next week Sunday, I will come back here. We will come back next week Sunday. You can tell us. No, we understand it. We understand it. It's okay. So next week Sunday, we come back here. We talk about integration. You tell us the difficulties our brothers are facing in that place you call out. I don't know where you went, because Muntaga want to go there to know how it is, but you know how it is because you live it. And you know, if anybody else also want to join, want to share their ideas, their views, what they know, they are welcome next week Sunday to come and join us. 7 o'clock European time, 6 o'clock Gambian time. You know, anybody, if you want to share your own side of the story, you can come and tell us what is it. Yeah, Boubacar, I thank you for your time. Till next week. I am happy that you know you face a lot of these consequences that people are, you know, people want to know. You want to share them. I am happy that you want to share your side of the story. What do you have to say to our brothers today before we end this program?
Bro, so my history in Europe. So my history in Europe in this 4 years, I have touched so many countries and I have seen so many things.
You know, brother Haruna Faraj, Ajarama Fota, thank you very much for writing. Brother Haruna Faraj is encouraging our brothers
No problem.
who wants to share our experience. Brother Haruna Faraj, thank you very much. Ankarikwa inspiration to us, we Basarians. You know, since we were young, we hearing about you, and still you are there, contributing to our community. Sharing, advising, and bringing. We know because you are part of FOB.
Yeah, it's the same advice still. We the people. Many want the gabbing. Let's just take our time. Let not the pressure of the family put you into certain things. You have to consider first. If even you are here, we all know, as you always say, Gako wanda gakon, buri metu de kander gallesa. People who doesn't know the meaning, we who are living here knows that Europe is more harder than Africa. So if you are here, just take your time. Pressure of the family does not push you to do certain things. So tell your family the truth. Because
no problem.
So you have to tell your family the truth. The life you are living is more better than you are pretending them that, showing them that you are living in a fancy life whilst you are struggling.
It's good. Thank you very much for that. Next week Sunday, Allah Waduara network ma moji. Because Muntagano fal no yade to that place to tell us to know what is going there, to talk to our brothers. You've been there. Bubakar been to that place. Bubakar will tell us next week how difficult the difficulties those brothers there. I wonder, man, for those of you who are back home in the Gambia, if you know anybody who is telling you is living at that place, if that person give you 1 cent, 1 euro cent, you will cherish that. You know, you will know what you hear what Bubakar said. Bubakar said those people, you know, they live under, like, you know, what I build all their own house, like, you know, like a tent or just a place to sleep so that they can walk to earn their money. Yes, there are a lot of people who are facing in Spain and Italy who do those kind of things. I don't know about Belgium here. I don't know about it, you know, but I used to hear about that in Spain and Italy. So it's true. So it's good that these young Gambians, these brothers, you know, they will come here and tell you what is going on. For you who want to leave your job in the Gambia, you know, for you who want to stop your studies in the Gambia, you know, for you who want to stop building your future in the Gambia, you will know then what you will face when you come to Europe. Because this part of Europe is not like UK, it's not like in Scotland, or it's not like in America, the USA. If you come here, you are starting your life from scratch. Even when you went to university in the Gambia. Let me tell you one thing. When I was doing my integration course here, I was with some African brothers. One brother from Senegal, one brother from Uganda, from Tanzania, and the other one from I think Zimbabwe or so. Those brothers, they study up to university. They have their university degrees. You know, the boy from Senegal, he was so frustrated because he studied up to university. He studied electric and auto mechanic. You know, he have his diplomas. But when they came here, they have to submit their documents because their documents are in French. And this boy was not living this part of the part. You know, Belgium. Belgium have two parts. We have the parts that speak French and the part that speak Dutch. They call it Flams. Maybe some of you hear it. Wallonia and Flandre. We speak 3 languages, official languages in this country. We speak Dutch, that we call Flams. We speak French in Wallonia, and in some part of Belgium they speak German. You know, so this boy, I advise him. I said, because he said in the other side it's difficult to find job. I told him, brother, it's better if you don't want to face more difficulties here, maybe when you go in the French side, it will be easy for you because of your French background. But the others who came from these English-speaking countries, they have to devalue their university diplomas. You know, They have to devalue their university diplomas. These people study up to university, but they like your university degrees here. Maybe they will value it to high school degree. You know, you have to go back to study like 3 years. Somebody like me, when I came here, they see my certificates from, because, I did computer, Microsoft and all those things in the Gambia, and this computer thing, I did office work. So when I went to this counseling, they wanted me to do like, how to call it, to do administrative work, administrative work like office bureaucracy, something like that. That would have taken me 3 years. After doing all this language course, it will take me 3 years to do that, what they call administrative worker, administrative worker. Somebody, then I could work in administrative buildings, like do office work and all those things. I say, no, I am not going to wait for that. I say, I don't want to wait for that. I say, the reason why I don't have a skill in the Gambia, I don't study professional job in the Gambia. I say, I'm going to do professional skills jobs. I am going to study professional skills jobs. Usman Traore, thank you very much. I will send you let me write my number here. You can contribute next week, Sunday. You are free to join us. You can see my number. No, sorry, it's not 23, it's 32. 00324921364999. That one is my number, and you can see it also on the. So the woman I was talking with, she was so she said, you are the first person I talked to like this. Say you have you work with you said you work with the Gambia embassy in Mauritania as clerk typist and all those things. You study, you have your certificates and diploma in computer, Microsoft Word and Excel office work. Why do you want to why you don't want to further that to study to be able to work in administrative work? I say, no, I don't want that. I say, I studied 12 years in the Gambia plus those 2 years. I don't have skills. So my skills cannot help me. I have to come here and study language back again to be able to study all those things to be able to work again. I told I want to do skill jobs. All this next week I will say my own side of the story about my integration, so that young Gambians, young boys from Basse and URL, they will know what is going on. I will speak about my integration, how I integrate in this country, and some people also. Because I did Germany, I was in Holland. I came through Holland. My wife is from my wife is from the Netherlands. So people can understand. People have to know. We have to tell our young brothers the truth. You don't have to just fake your life here or fake the life of. Yeah, you have to tell them the truth. They know what they are doing, because or else they will end up in the street selling drugs. And they all have 99% of our Gambian Jews who came here. They all have criminal records here. Some of them, they never even commit a crime in the Gambia. They even don't know how the police is. Some of them are going into jailhouses here. Some of them are locked up. We can all talk about this next week, inshallah, when I come back here with these two brothers and anybody. Thank God this Usman Traore also want to contribute. Next week, Usman, you send me a message. I will put you in the program next week. You also tell us your side of the story, and any other person also, inshallah. I wish you all a productive week coming. Whatever you are doing, make sure it is productive. Think about yourself before you want to risk your life for anybody or else, because you cannot make people happy all the time when you are not happy. You cannot make anybody happy. You cannot make anybody happy if you are not happy, because you know what? You will be faking yourself. I wish you all a wonderful night till next week Sunday, and I hope I will bring you people who next week Saturday. I have a brother. I want to talk about Gambian sport, Gambian Basse sport, because people are calling me to talk about sports. I don't know about how it is in the Gambia, in Basse. I was not involved, but I will bring you people who are involved. They will tell you the problems in Basse. Next week, Saturday, I want to bring some brothers who know about the sport in Basse. They will tell us the problem. because a lot of you, most of our young brothers are calling me, are writing me, let's talk about the sports. Most of you also are writing because maybe you see the post on the I Love Basse, want to talk about the mocks in Basse. I don't know much about it. I only hear it on Friends of Basse forum. If I have anybody who want to talk about it, or I will open the forum here one day, we talk about the mocks. No problem. But for me alone, I don't know how it is, how the mocks, the problem start, how it is. So I cannot talk about it alone. But if I have people who want to talk about the mocks, I will bring it here. Last time I have Asan Jaite here, I wanted to engage him about it, but he chose not to talk about it. He has his right not to talk about it. So people who are writing to me to tell me to make a program about the mocks, you know, I will try and make a program about the mocks. I will find people who want to talk about it, and they will come on. will bring the platform here so that Bassarians and all you people of URR will know what is going on. Till then, have a wonderful evening. This is your brother Bubakar Chalo. I don't know how you know me. Some of you know me as Alaji, some of you know me as APC, some of you Lampa, but still, it's the same youth from URR, Basse Santasu, from high level. Till then, have a wonderful night.